Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of South by Southeast. Today, we are at 220 Main Street in Hobart at Green Door Books, and I am here with the talented Casey King.
Hi.
Hi, Casey. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
We met at Wickedly Whiting,
Yep.
so that was how we got a hold of you to know that you are bringing this wonderful art to this small little bookstore in Hobart. So it's a little south and southeast for us, but it's definitely a good little, not too far of a drive.
Yep.
So tell me what you have here and what you're bringing to the bookstore in Hobart.
Yeah. So I organized an art show this October. It's called A Haunted House Art Show, and it's me and seven other local artists, 8 total. Halloween themed art show, haunted house theme, spooky, creepy. These are all local people. So what I did here was I painted a haunted house on the main wall. Green Door has exhibits nearly every month of local artists, different artists each month. Last October we did the same thing, a group art show. So this year I did a different take on it, being a haunted house. And so our original artworks became the windows of this haunted house.
Oh, okay.
Just as a sort of a fun, unique way to curate a show and display artwork in a different manner.
Yeah, definitely.
So all of our pieces here you could see became the windows of this house I painted on the wall. And then the 8 artists listed I painted on the bottom on these gravestones. So I'll go ahead and list them. Jess Hogg, Nick Loom, Brianna Oliveras, Lori Jackson, Bearhead, that's not his real name, but that's his artist name.
Nice.
Beth Davis, Richard Dean, and then there's me.
Casey King. Awesome. This is really cool. So which pieces are yours, actually?
On this wall I just have one on this wall. Apart from the wall itself is this black and white pen and ink illustration. It's a spider.
Very nice.
And that one sold to a friend on the opening reception, which was great.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about your history, Casey. What made you decide to want to do this kind of art?
Mm-hmm. So you saw me at Wickedly Whiting with all my Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
And I got into art through Halloween. My father and I, starting at about age 10, we started decorating our house in Highland, Indiana, excessively for Halloween. And over the years, as a teenager, I grew pretty obsessive about it, and it became my hobby. Making tombstones out of foam, and eventually, I think it was in 2010, my father and I built a haunted house in our backyard, and we raised money for the local Humane Society in Munster.
Oh, okay, nice.
The Calumet Area Humane Society. So we did that for 4 years, the haunted house, and then our front yard, we did a giant Halloween display in a graveyard, and Halloween night welcomed the community and neighbors to come through, and took cash donations for the Humane Society.
Oh, that's really nice.
So, I did that throughout high school from about ages, I think, 15 to about, 18, 19. And then I went on to Columbia College in Chicago to pursue art and design and scenic design for film.
Yeah.
So I helped on movies, doing scenic painting, production design work. And then I studied in the art department, stopped going there. And now I'm at IUN in Gary finishing up my degree for fine arts.
Oh,
I have
nice.
a semester left. And I just do freelance work as an illustrator, painter, and actually work at the school too, part-time, helping with exhibits. We have 2 galleries on campus.
Okay. So what would you say inspires a piece of your art?
They all vary. A lot of the stuff in this show is really just, in the realm of Halloween and the essence of Halloween. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I can mention, artists, people like Ed Roth. He created Rat Fink. He was a hot rod pinstriping artist. He's an influence of mine. Edward Gorey was an illustrator. Charles Adams, who created the Addams Family. He was a black and white pen and ink illustrator. He's a great influence of mine. He was very witty, and he did comics, short comic strips. And so all the pieces in this show, they're for sale. These are original artworks on the wall. Okay. Otherwise, Green Door stocks local art. If you want to pan that way, those are all prints, zines, I sell pins. Some of the other artists like Bearhead sell stickers, buttons, but they stock zines and prints by all of us. Here's a wall of zines. Once a month, Green Door has a zine night where people come together and share their poetry work, illustrations, literature, short stories. Mythos Publications. Alec Villarreal, who's a good friend of ours, he's really done a great job of bringing pretty much everyone in this show and other people together through a zine that he calls Mythos, which is up here on the wall. And he's been releasing a zine once a month for 2 or so years now, and I've submitted to it consistently for 2 years. I submit a drawing, and previous to that, I wasn't really doing much of sharing my work with anyone. So
Yeah.
that helped a lot to once a month, put my work in a small publication, and then also once a month when he releases that zine, we all get together at this bookstore and talk and catch up on things and share what we've been doing and share our work.
Nice. So where can people go to find you, Casey?
I have a website, caseyKingArt.com.
Okay.
Otherwise, I sell prints and art goods here in the store, along with all these other artists as well.
Awesome. Very,
Instagram
very
as
cool.
well, Casey King Art.
So Casey, how long is this art exhibit going to be here? People to come
the Haunted
see.
House Art Show we're going to have up through October, and then we'll have a closing reception on November 8th
Okay.
from 7 to 9 o'clock, where the community and anyone's welcome to come. Ideally, all the artists will be here, and you can meet us and see all our work, and we'll probably set up some tables and have some other stuff for sale too.
Awesome. So Casey, tell me about this one. I noticed that it's a little bit different than the rest of the art that you have here displayed.
Yeah, so this is actually the flyer I created for the Haunted House Art Show at Green Door Books. We have Edgar Allan Poe on there because last weekend on Saturday we had actor Grant Fitch. He came and did a performance of Edgar Allan Poe tales and other creepy classics, and it was a sold-out performance.
Wow.
And we filled the bookstore. He did a great job. So tonight, this Saturday at 7, he's doing it all over again, and tickets have sold out again.
That is pretty awesome. This is a great flyer as well.
Thank you. And then he'll actually be back. They're trying to organize. Grant will be back in December reading Charles Dickens' works.
Oh, well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You definitely have to come out for that too. Thank you, Casey, for having us. Make sure to come check out Green Door Books here in Hobart at 220 Main Street. Thank you for having us again,
Thank you
Casey.
very much.
Hope to see you soon.
Yep.
This is another episode of South by Southeast.